Callum is so dense.
Paper comes from trees, but looks nothing like a tree. Think about that, bro.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Queenie. For those who don't know me, I know you guys are upset. I've seen the comments. I've read the DMs. The threats, I felt them, okay? But I'm here. I did a poll yesterday, so if you didn't vote on the poll, this is your fault. Y'all said I should review the season for how far I've seen it, and then I'll just catch up a little bit later. So this is a review of Love Island Australia episode like 5 to 21. Yeah, before I get into it, please make sure to like this video, subscribe and hit the bell, and leave a comment down below. Okay, so some things I want to talk about are like my highlights throughout the season so far, the things that I loved, the things that I didn't love so much, and then I'm going to talk about episode 21. So, the eliminations. Layla had to go. Layla is so annoying. I'm so sorry. She's just so clingy. I mean, I can be clingy too, but my God, wow, she had to go. I'm so sorry. Vaku, you played yourself. You played yourself because Callum was not fully into you. He was just looking at her kind of like a conquest. And once he got her, he was tired of her. So of course that relationship wasn't going to last long. And then she wanted to hop onto Tak as if he was going to be okay with that when he had feelings for her, kind of, but then she pied him like, girl, no. Then Ben, I don't know, is his name Ben? The guy who came and was like, yeah, I'm looking to find the love of my life. Y'all found that man sketchy too, didn't you? That man was so sketchy. Something about him gave, I'm gonna come off as the most put together, pristine, noble knight that Love Island Australia has ever seen. And baby, he fell flat on his face. His elimination, which we're gonna talk about the little twists that I love with these eliminations too, where he was like, yeah, not all heroes wear capes.
Honestly really grateful for you.
You're welcome. Not all heroes wear capes. Imagine me as a ghost sitting next to you to guide you every step of the way.
Boy, if you don't get off my screen. Oh, he tried to be the noble guy. It fell flat. The women were not intrigued by him and he left. Good riddance. Claudia's ex, waste of time, waste of space. Why was that? Why was that a storyline? Like, I liked it for the fact that, you know, it started up some drama, but really the drama was started by Callum. It wasn't started by, I think his name was Jason. It wasn't started by Jason specifically. It was because Callum is nosy and likes to stir up things. So, yeah, we could have done without that. And then the man, when he realized Claudia didn't want him back, he was like, okay, well, then I'm leaving. You're going to come all the way over here just for 2 days and then leave? You're not even going to explore something with somebody else? Like, what? Waste of my time. And then Maddie left, I think in this episode or the episode prior, like 20 or 21. I did not think she would have as hard of a time as she did. I understand looks are not everything. Thank God for some of us. But I just like, I don't know. I just thought, you know, she's educated. She's beautiful. She's funny. She does seem a little bit more reserved than everybody else, but she's here for a good time. I don't know. It didn't work out for my girl. Justice for Maddie. If you're going to bring anybody back, bring back Maddie. Okay. On to the twists that I did like. Callum, I know I don't like him. I do not like him at all. But the guy in the beginning who was partnered up with Jess, I like him even less. So there's that. Callum being allowed to sabotage some of the challenges, I was a fan. He knew there were certain storylines that needed to be pushed. He pushed them and he had no pushback from production because they know Callum is good TV. I loved it. Voting each other off or voting your partner off, that was brutal. Absolutely brutal. Like sending a text to a couple who's already in the villa to nominate other couples who they think are the least compatible, or between two people, I think it was Ben and Stella, having to decide between the two of them who was going to go home. Or having 3 women in jeopardy and their partners have to choose which of the 3 goes home. Bro, nah. This season of Australia, I am so pissed I couldn't do daily videos because this was not a season to miss, honestly. Another twist that I was here for, but like kind of not really, was Al coming. So if you don't know, Al was on Married at First Sight Australia, which is funny because I reviewed that too. And I was like, this guy, he's not ready for marriage, but like something like Love Island would make sense. Here he is on Love Island. I'm getting more insight on why his marriage didn't work out because Al, he acts like a 15-year-old and it's very sad. I don't know if he was recruited for MAFS, but he should have never accepted that show. But hey, it got him onto Love Island, so there's that. And then Mitch and Tina. Here's what I love about the twist. I hate bringing back returning Islanders. I'm not a fan of it. However, if you're going to bring somebody back, don't make their time here easy. On the UK season, they brought back Adam Collard. He didn't have anybody to fight against. It was an easy ride for him. He had, his pick of the litter. In the US version, they brought back Mackenzie. She didn't have as easy of a time, but there really wasn't any competition. There wasn't some awkward tension. So bringing back Mitch, letting him grass with all the girls, feeling like the king of the villa. And then 2 days later, you bring Tina, his ex, who he dumped and then slept with another. This is the television that I need. This is the television that I need. Are you kidding me? And then the icing on the cake was Tina's absolute disdain for this man.
How do you feel about that?
It's interesting that someone that doesn't want a relationship would come back on a show looking for a relationship, isn't it? Thought you might be here. Kind of been shredding for no reason. You think you could really be in Love Island without Tina?
Now, obviously, we know they still have feelings for each other, but I like that she wasn't just gonna be like, oh, welcome back, Mitch. No, give it to him a little bit. He played you. Give him a taste of his own medicine. Now, on to the actual episode of Now, on to the actual episode. Guys, it's been a long time. Tak can't catch a break.
I don't want to be stuffing you around, basically. So that's why I just think that we should just be friends.
To be honest, I feel like it was always one-sided. Obviously, it's a bit of a blow to the guts. Where's the person that wants me for me?
I mean, this man has been friend-zoned by Holly, by Jess, by Maddie, by Vaku, and now by Stella. And then even before that, the guys aren't really rocking with him either. Damn, Tak, what's the deal? And the friend zone thing seems to be a theme with the black guys who come on Love Island Australia. I don't know if it's race related. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just pointing out that they were both black and they were both Zimbabwean and they were both named Tak. A trend is a trend. The challenge of the episode was the truth bike. And for some reason, everybody believes they need to be absolutely honest on this thing that has no merit whatsoever. Lie. Just lie. They told the truth anyways. Phoebe and Mitch are not as strong as they think they are.
My more physical type usually is Mitch Bomb.
I didn't know that. It was news to me.
Do you still think that you have fuckboy tendencies and are you still going to use that as an excuse forever?
I still think I have it in me, but I'm trying. I'm just being honest.
That is the stupidest response I've ever heard. I was just sitting there like, bro.
Girl, what made you think Mitch was a noble guy? His best friend in the villa is Callum, a self-proclaimed F-boy. And even Mitch himself says his F-boy tendencies are still prevalent. You're shocked? Please. Mitch and Tina are not closed off to each other. However, Mitch, he's still a red flag to me.
Would you say you're completely closed off to Bomb Mitch?
I'll say no.
Do you trust me?
I was gonna ask that.
Yes. And I don't know why.
Did you sleep with Emily more than once?
No. Sorry, Emily. Love you.
Oh, no, fuck, that just slipped out. I did not mean that.
Now, I'm gonna have to watch my reviews back if I really want to verify this thought, but I feel like last season I loved Tina, therefore I liked Mitch because he was partnered with Tina, but I don't remember actually liking Mitch on his own. Something about him and the laugh. I know the last time I made fun of somebody's laugh, somebody came in my DMs and was like, man. So I'm not gonna actually talk about the laugh, but I don't think I was that keen on Mitch. So I'm here like, Tina, been there, done that. Let's not do it again. Jess and Al learned that they are not on the same page about their connection, and they have different definitions on what cheating is.
New bombshells to come in, would you entertain the idea of getting to know them?
Do you believe a degree of flirting is alright? Because it's playful and I'm a confident person and I do like getting attention here and there.
I believe flirting is cheating. I think when you're flirting with someone, you're giving someone else an incorrect impression that you are available.
But do you think it was right to flirt with Jason?
With these two, I think the problem is that they're trying to not get hurt, so therefore they have to like back out before they get hurt. And so you can't really allow a strong connection to develop if you're both waiting for the other person to shoot. So then you end up shooting first and then you kill a person who might have never even tried to shoot at you. You know what I mean? So yeah, with these two, like, I just need them to like just fully give it a try. I think that Al really does like Jessica. I think that Jessica really does like Al. And especially after they did the nasty in the Hideaway, the feelings are like right at the surface. And I know there's these new people coming in and there's about to be drama. I'm going to get caught up by like tomorrow, you guys, don't worry. But I'm just here like, why are you making this harder than it has to be? Come on, guys, get with the program. Jordan, who was my favorite at the beginning, was absolutely brutal on this bike. And I'm like, Jordan, whoa.
Do you feel like anything is missing in your connection with Phoebe H?
Yes.
Could you see a relationship with Phoebe H on the outside?
No, not at this point of time. I think with my age and maturity compared to Phoebe H's, I think like we are definitely on a different level.
Would you still have chosen Claudia?
Yes, initial attraction. Claudia's a beautiful girl.
I find it absolutely rich that this man is talking about the immaturity of Phoebe, but then doesn't realize the ramifications of his actions. Like, the answers that he was saying were not very kind to her. And even though, like, you have to tell the truth, there's a way to tell the truth and have it not be cruel. And not one nice thing was said about Phoebe while he was on that bike. And it'd be one thing if it was a conversation between the two of them, but like everybody's there witnessing the opinions that you have of her. And on top of that, his frustration with her is her lack of life experience. But it would be one thing if she was 27 with the mentality of a 21-year-old. She's 21 with the mentality of a 21-year-old. What do you want her to do? She literally cannot change that. If you wanted somebody older and more mature, you should have gone for somebody older and more mature. At the end of the episode, there was a dumping. Everybody picked who they were initially partnered up with, besides Stella, who chose to partner up with Mitch, the bomb. And who was the last person to pick? Tina ended up picking Callum. I was surprised by that because she was getting a lot of F-boy vibes from Callum. Callum doesn't seem like he wants to be in a relationship anytime soon, so why she chose him, maybe it was just a placeholder, I'm not quite sure. However, this means that Tak has been friend-zoned yet another time.
I still believe that I gave more than enough of myself and never really got that back. It really is a luck thing, and I was just as lucky as a 3-leaf clover. I was just missing a leaf.
Tak was honestly like this, you know, shining diamond that no one noticed. Like, everyone just kept missing it, and it was just so frustrating.
You know, honestly, at this point, I feel like maybe Zimbabwean men should just not go on Love Island Australia. Or maybe just Zimbabwean guys named Tak. I don't know what it is, but my boys, it's not working for us, okay? Maybe Zim girls can do it. I have yet to see a Zim girl on there, but the Zim boys, you're not making our country look good. It's not looking good, okay? shut it down. Anyways, that is all I have for you guys. I will try to do episodes 22 and 23. Oh, I think that's it. And then I'm caught up, right? Guys, I think I'm caught up. Like, I've been working hard these last few days, okay? I'll try to get that out for you guys tomorrow. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.